This is a training video on how to navigate the SUNY Delhi Access and Equity pages. Open an internet browser of your choice such as Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. In the top address bar, enter the address www.delhi.edu. This is the SUNY Delhi homepage. Hover your pointer over Academics, select Learning Center, and then select Access and Equity Services. The information shown is what accommodations can be provided, but they are not limited to just those accommodations. On the right side, there is a button that takes you directly to the test requests form. There is also contact information for the Access and Equity Coordinator, as well as login information to download the Premier Tools application. On the left side, there are pages that contain useful information on accessibility, assistive technology, testing services, and much more. The first page is the Services and Accommodations page. This page shows the accommodations provided by SUNY Delhi. The accommodations include but are not limited to extended time on exams, reading services, and alternate format textbooks. On the Arrange for Accommodations page, it gives information on how to receive services and also describes our summer transition program for incoming Access and Equity students. It contains all the necessary links to forms, as well as the link to the form for the summer transition program. There is also a page named Required Documentation. Hover over Arrange for Accommodations and select Required Documentation. This page describes in full detail all of the necessary documentation needed to receive services from the Access and Equity Department. The next page is Request Testing Services. This page describes the process for requesting accommodated testing, as well as the policy for accommodated testing services. At the bottom of the page, there is a button that will take you to the sign-up page for testing accommodations. Requests must be submitted no less than 3 days before the date you would be taking the exam. The next page is Assistive Technology. This page contains information about the assistive technology that is used at SUNY Delhi. This includes Premier Tools, Adobe Acrobat Reader, the LiveScribe Smart Pen, and much more. The page contains all the necessary links to download the applications, as well as the link to download the Premier Tools application. This is the Online Student Support page. The information looks very similar to the Arrange for Accommodations page. It includes all the same information on how to obtain accommodations for online students. The Partnership Program Services page contains information on how to receive accommodations in partnering colleges. The Transition to College page discusses our summer transition program in full detail. The dates are shown and the link to register is also displayed. The accordion pages provide useful information about the transition into college from high school. On the Information for Faculty and Campus Accessibility pages, there is information for faculty on disability awareness. On the Forms page, you will find all the necessary forms that would be needed by the Access and Equity Office. Instructions on how to fill out the forms and submit them are provided. The Policy page shows the accommodations policy at SUNY Delhi. The page covers the entire accommodations process from beginning to end, as well as the rights and responsibilities of the student. Also on this page, there is all the necessary information about course substitutions, service animals, and emotional support animals. The Grievance Procedures page discusses the process a student would use if they felt they were not receiving reasonable accommodations. This concludes the training video on navigating the Access and Equity pages.